Welcome to Salad with a Side of Fries. I'm your host, Jen Trepic, talking wellness and weight loss for real life. We're here to clear up the myths, misinformation, bad science, and marketing to teach you how to eat and how to cheat. Are you ready? I'm having salad with a side of fries. This week, we're talking about Tabata. Have you heard of Tabata?
No, I haven't heard of Tabata.
Okay. So ever feel like you don't have enough time to exercise?
Every minute of every day.
Right. Okay, so a Tabata workout can be 4 minutes. 4 intense minutes, but 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so you may have heard of it because it's somewhat similar to HIIT, the high intensity interval training. But the big difference is that Tabata is very structured, right? Like
Cool.
HIIT could sort of be like all over the place in terms of how long the intervals are or whatever, or what you do. Tabata is very specific. So it's either 4 or 8 exercises. If you pick 4, you're going to do each one twice. The intervals are 30 seconds, where you do 20 seconds of very intense work and 10 seconds of rest.
Great.
For 4 minutes. So you have 8 30-second sets.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Where do I find this?
I got you. So
my God.
A little background, and then I'll give you some examples.
I'm like, gimme right now.
Right. All right. So Tabata was created by a Japanese scientist whose name is Izumi Tabata. So he and his colleagues, they were comparing moderate and high intensity training in a study. They had a group of athletes that were training at moderate intensity for 1 hour, 5 days a week for 6 weeks. Second group of athletes trained at high intensity for 4 minutes, 4 days a week for 6 weeks. Okay, their 4 minutes consisted of those 20-second intervals with 10 seconds of rest for 4 minutes. Keep in mind, though, the 20 seconds was all-out intense training. They measured it at 170% intensity. So at the end of the 6 weeks, the moderate intensity group had a 10% increase in their VO2 max, so the maximum oxygen uptake, which is how they sort of measure like aerobic fitness. While their anaerobic system, their muscular system, did not improve at all. The high intensity 4-minute workout group increased their VO2 max by 15% and their anaerobic system increased by 28%. So the thinking is that the intensity of the Tabata workout creates the EPOC effect, the excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. So it's that afterburn, right? So it occurs immediately after the workout, which means you keep burning. So these workouts create that effect that can improve the athletic performance, also improve glucose metabolism, and support fat burning. According to Cleveland Clinic, a hard-pressed finding another workout routine that builds as much cardiorespiratory endurance in as short of a time. Studies have shown that devoting a few minutes to Tabata increases cardio and strength more than devoting far more hours to moderate intensity workouts. Okay, there was a small study in 2013 where people did a 20-minute Tabata session consisting of body weight and plyometric exercises and saw improved cardiorespiratory endurance. Plus, they burned more calories than the usual rate during normal exercise. So a little caveat to this before I give you the examples. This is not an easy 4 minutes. It is intense, and intensity contributes to those outcomes. So it's a great choice if you don't have a lot of time. It's 4 minutes that gets aerobic and anaerobic workout, right? Your strength training and your cardio. I've also seen people, like we said, sort of repeat those 4 minutes to do 20 minutes. You could also do the 4 minutes a couple times a day. Feel free to start at 4 minutes once a day, right? And also, you don't need to do it it's like 1 or 2 days a week. This is a great way to change it up. I will say, I think one of the hardest things is A, the accountability of that intensity, and B, keeping the time. Like that timer for 20 and 10, like you don't want to waste the time to like keep resetting it. So maybe find a buddy and you do 4 minutes and they time you, and then they do 4 minutes and you time them so that somebody else is managing the clock. I don't know, just an idea. Also, please, I feel like I have to say this. If you are not cleared for intense exercise, work your way up to this, right? You want to make sure that you can do the exercises with the intensity and without injury or harm. So also, if you hate it, don't do it. Like, try it, but if it sucks, stop. So if you do want to try it, I got you. So here you could do 4 exercises, each one twice. You ready? High knees, hold a plank, do a kettlebell swing. You could also use like a dumbbell, and push-ups. So you have those 4 exercises, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. You do each one twice. That gets you to 4 minutes. Okay. If you want to change it up, or instead of doing, the 4 exercises, if you want 8 exercises, other popular moves or exercises that go with Tabata: skate lunges, mountain climbers, burpees. I hate burpees.
Yeah.
I feel like there's nothing worse than burpees. Squat jumps, jumping jacks, and crunches.
All right.
So,
cool.
yeah. So if you want to give it a try, you can do 4 or 8 moves, 20 seconds on at max intensity, 10 seconds of rest. You could also just Google Tabata workouts and get a whole bunch of examples. And I think, right, to wrap this up, as you're thinking about your fitness, your overall wellness, and you feel like you don't have time, remember that you could always do a Tabata workout. It's 4 minutes.
That's awesome. I mean, awesome. It also it inspires me and gets me excited to wake up in the morning and do a 4-minute intense thing, because I don't want to dive into and I always fall off because it's just the time. And even when it gets to less and less and less, 4 minutes is awesome. I did throw out my back and get sciatica by diving into extreme workouts way too fast. And I've done it too many times. So again,
Take it slow.
Take it slow. It's really important to just build up to it. It's not about doing it perfectly the first time.
Do different exercises that you are very comfortable doing for the Tabata, and then work up to some of the others.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Well, Alex, thank you again for being here today.
Thanks, Jen. Thanks for having me. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you so much.
Can I give a little plug?
Yeah.
Everybody, we are shooting Hide Your Crazy on May 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We are hoping that you can join us and be part of our impact. Go to hideyourcrazyfilm.com. Check it out. There's opportunities to follow us, to share, to donate. We'd love for you to be part of our impact. And go check us out at ofsubstance.org. Watch our films, learn more about us, join our community. We're looking for your stories to inspire our next films and more. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. And you'll find me at Jen Trepeck, JENNTREPECK, on all social media. Website is asaladwithasideoffries.com. Reach out, send us any message, like your key takeaways, your ideas, any questions. This is also the easiest way to learn more about working with me directly. I'm also inviting you to become a member. Go to glow.fm/salad with a side of fries to show your support for this podcast, this community, but most importantly, support your health. You'll get this week's recipe for the instant berry banana slush or nice cream, and the article, How Do Glucose Levels Relate to Depression and Anxiety? So until next week, remember, mental health is health. And perhaps the best thing we can do is just talk about it to ourselves, to each other, to professionals or coaches who can then help guide us, because none of us are alone, no matter what we think. Well, friends, that's it for today's episode of Salad with a Side of Fries. Congratulations for making yourself and your health a priority. Thanks so much for joining us. Be sure to click subscribe or follow on your favorite podcast platform. Share us with a friend, and we'll be back next week. Always remember, you deserve it, and you are worth it. Happy healthy.